Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The bold and the beautiful nationally preempted due to Iran missile strikes on U.S. base in Qatar. Monday's regularly scheduled episode of The Bold and the Beautiful was preempted due to television's breaking news coverage of the Iran missile strikes at a U.S. air base in Doha, Qatar. President Donald Trump had indicated that the U.S. was given prior warning of the Iranian strike, and Qatari authorities said the missiles were intercepted. Due to the Middle East situation, B&B is airing an encore presentation for viewers on the West Coast only, which originally aired on March 25, 2022. In it, the show honored its 35th anniversary via a standalone episode on the loves of the life of Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. The episode featured Jack Wagner, Nick, Windsor Harmon, Thorne, Thorsten K., Ridge, John McCook, Eric, and Don Diamond, Bill, along with Lang. Going forward, the original B&B spoilers and tune-in alerts for the week of June 23 to 27 move back one day as follows. Nick secretly listens in on Taylor and Ridge. Steffi, Finn, and will conspire against Luna, while she defends herself to Sheila. Ridge responds to Taylor's burning question. Will seeks to prevent Luna from meddling in their lives again, while Steffi and Finn wait anxiously and worry. Katie offers Brooke affectionate advice about her relationship troubles. Electra feels sick watching Will and Luna kiss during his attempt to get Luna to confess on camera. Ridge and Taylor indulge in their love as Nick gets ready to share what he's learned with Brooke. Things take a very unexpected turn when Luna catches on to what is happening. Brooke reels at Nick's news. In a stunning twist that no one could have scripted, real-world drama overshadowed daytime storytelling on June 24, 2025. As fans of The Bold and the Beautiful tuned in for their daily dose of love triangles, fashion feuds, and long-lost relatives, they were instead greeted by the grim reality of breaking news. Multiple missile strikes launched by Iran had targeted a U.S. military base in Qatar. National networks, including CBS, immediately cut to live coverage of the rapidly escalating international crisis. The soap opera, which has faithfully aired since 1987 and has weathered everything from budget cuts to global pandemics, found itself pulled off the air to make room for updates on this harrowing development. Real life interrupts fiction. Viewers who had been anxiously awaiting the fallout from Steffi's secret meeting with Liam, or wondering whether Thomas's latest design would bring glory or ruin to Forrester Creations, were instead met with scenes of smoke rising over the Qatari desert and stern-faced generals addressing the nation. The sudden interruption caused a ripple effect of disappointment, concern, and confusion among loyal soap fans. I was just settling in with my coffee when the alert came on, said Martha Jenkins, 63, a longtime fan from Illinois. I thought it was going to be another weather update, but then I saw the headline about missiles. My heart sank, not just for the show, but for what this means for the world. Tensions flare overseas. The U.S. base targeted, Udeid Air Base, hosts thousands of U.S. troops and has long been a strategic command center for American military operations in the Middle East. The Iranian missile strikes reportedly came as retaliation for a drone strike days earlier that killed an Iranian Revolutionary Guard commander in Syria. Although the Pentagon had anticipated a possible response, the scale and precision of the missile barrage caught many by surprise. Multiple outlets confirmed that several missiles made direct hits on non-residential structures within the compound, causing fires and sending plumes of smoke into the air. Initial reports suggest that there were injuries, but fortunately, no confirmed fatalities as of the latest updates. Military analysts are already calling this one of the most aggressive direct assaults on a U.S. base in recent memory. Soap fans react with shock and support. Across social media, Bold and the Beautiful fans expressed a complex mix of emotions. While many were upset about missing an episode, The majority responded with understanding and concern. "Of course I'm disappointed that I missed my show," tweeted one user, "but there are people in danger out there. Some of them could be our brothers, sisters, friends. The show can wait." Others posted theories about what would have happened in the episode had it aired, complete with memes of Ridge dramatically turning away from Brooke while ominous music played. Some even joked that the Bold and the Beautiful had finally been preempted by something even more dramatic than Sheila Carter's return from the dead. June 24, 2025 was expected to be just another weekday afternoon for millions of devoted soap opera fans across America. Like clockwork, at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, viewers tuned in to CBS, ready for another dramatic chapter in The Bold and the Beautiful. They were prepared to dive into the tangled web of the Forrester family, wondering if Brooke would finally forgive Ridge, or whether Hope and Thomas were about to spiral into yet another emotional confrontation. But instead of the familiar swell of orchestral music and the glamour of Leia's fashion elite, they were met with an urgent news bulletin. Across the screen, breaking news: multiple Iranian missiles strike U.S. military base in Qatar. In an instant, scripted drama gave way to the raw, unpredictable theater of global conflict. When the world pauses for war, the missile strike was no minor military skirmish. It marked a chilling escalation in an already tense standoff between the United States and Iran, a conflict simmering for weeks following a controversial U.S. drone operation that killed a top Iranian military advisor in Syria. While many analysts had warned of potential retaliation, few predicted such a direct, high-profile attack. The target, Al Udeid Air Base in Qatar, a crucial stronghold for U.S. and coalition forces in the Middle East, was hit by a barrage of long-range missiles in the early hours local time. The Pentagon confirmed infrastructure damage and several injuries, though at the time of initial reporting, there were no fatalities. Fighter jets were scrambled, embassies were locked down, and military families across the globe waited breathlessly for updates. Fiction takes a back seat. For CBS executives, the decision to preempt programming wasn't made lightly. Soap operas are a staple of daytime television. The Bold and the Beautiful in particular is syndicated in over 100 countries and boasts a loyal fan base that spans generations. But in a moment as volatile and historically significant as this, the choice was clear. Coverage of the unfolding crisis took precedence over fictional scandals and fashion house drama. As networks shifted focus to live updates, national security briefings, and international reactions, fans of the show were left in limbo. Instead of wondering who stole the latest Forrester design, they were left to wonder, was this the beginning of a larger war? A nation reacts. Social media was immediately flooded with a mix of emotions. While some fans initially voiced disappointment over missing an anticipated episode, the overwhelming reaction was one of sobering concern. "We love #BoldandBeautiful, but we're talking missiles here. Real lives. We'll wait. Prayers for everyone in Qatar," one viewer tweeted. Others expressed anxiety over loved ones serving abroad. "My husband is stationed in Qatar. I just saw the news and I'm shaking. Forget the soap. Please just let him be safe," wrote another. Across Facebook groups dedicated to the Bold and the Beautiful, fans shared thoughts not only about the missed episode, but also about the fragility of the world we live in, a reminder that the luxury and love affairs of soap operas are a welcomed escape, but not immune to the heavy hand of reality.